Prior to Bytecurve, I just felt like I couldn't manage my people, manage the schools. I was putting too much focus in payroll.
Prior to Bytecurve, we had UKG, and it was a lot more intensive hands-on. So there were a lot more hands in the pot, and there was a lot more errors that happened.
Prior to Bytecurve, we'd have to reference, for example, a whiteboard of people's names, the routes, the times that they're doing, and if there's subs, we'd have to move the magnet to show what it is.
When we moved to Bytecurve, the managers, the office coordinators, the assistant site managers, they like that everything is visible right there. They can see if they're running on time or if they're maybe have a route that's running behind.
Bytecurve itself is a very intuitive program, so when you get into it, you can start to click around and see how it works, and it makes sense.
Bytecurve is super easy. This week, I set up all my drivers, put in all my tasks, and every driver has a different task to do. Put in their times, match it up with Route Finder, hit a button, and it all entered in.
I would say yes, Bytecurve has definitely increased our confidence with payroll, that it's accurate the first time around, there aren't going to be as many errors, issues, and that employees are going to get paid accurately.
So the drivers do use the Drive On app. A lot of them do use it on their phone. We do have a few that prefer to use the iPads that are here in our drivers area.
So the drivers use Bytecurve, every day, knowing what they're scheduled for, because I schedule the trips and a lot of them are scheduled a week in advance. So it's really nice they can go on there every morning and be like, oh yeah, I have this trip, and then nothing's really missed.
I think it's easier with Bytecurve because it gives you the task. It tells you what time you need to clock in and what time you need to clock out.
When we send messages through Bytecurve, it's very nice to know that they are for sure getting it versus a text.
I like Bytecurve for messaging. If management wants to remind us about meetings or about important information, they can just send the message through Bytecurve and I get a notification from them and I can just see it right there on my phone. I don't have to come in to know that kind of information.
Bytecurve usually always has somebody available. You can call customer service, you can open a ticket. So far, the response has been within 24 hours. Usually it's right away.
Utilizing all those resources that Bytecurve has to offer and having that all in one place allows all of our managers to move into a proactive state, and that's a huge value to our company.